And welcome Allison Weber.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Oh my goodness, I'm excited. My first time here in Colorado Springs, just like Carmen, yeah. First time here. Super excited to see you guys. Look, even my guitar has a heart on. We're that excited. Damn, I bought the guitar for that joke. That was an expensive, that was a $400 joke. I'm sad you didn't like it as much. It's okay. Hi, though, everybody. It took me forever to get ready to come out tonight because I'm a woman. Why does it take us forever to get ready? Because we're constantly worrying about our appearances. It's hard to be a girl, isn't it? We worry, and the boys make fun of us. It takes forever. I think we should start asking the fellas what they're into first before we take the time to change everything. So I wrote a little song. There we go. And this first one's directed at all the gentlemen. Hey boys, which way is best to go when it comes to trimming down below? I could make it into a design, or I could do a simple line, but I'm confused, I do not know. Should I shave or let it grow? When I have a bush, the boys will tease. They say, are you from the 70s? But when I go clean and have no hair, I give the guys a jailbait scare. So will you men please let me know? Should I shave or let it grow? Should I shave or let it grow now? Shave or let it grow? Should I go bald or with a fro now? Go bald or with a fro? With less hair you'll have less trouble. Although I'm sorry for the stubble. Ladies, be sure to ask your beau. Should you shave or let it grow? You get it? Chop, chop, chop. We did it, guys. First vagina song out of the way. Good work, team. We did it. We did it. People always ask me then, what do you do, lady? I'm concerned about what you guys want. Fellas, what do you think? Shave or let it grow? I go. As long as I get it, I'm okay. I'm all right with it. So here's the thing, I'm worrying about shaving again. I didn't worry about it for a long time because I was married. Right? Married ladies in here, clap if you're married. Okay. There's a good amount of hairy bush in the room. That is what that signifies. That's what every one of you know. The minute he puts that ring on it, we hang up the Gillette. He broke it. He bought it. We're all done taking care of it. Good luck. Good luck, fellas. We hope you can find that man in the boat on your own. Ooh, not the reaction I was hoping. Fellas, are you familiar with the man in the boat? Do you know where it is? Enough of you are married. Maybe it's been a long time. You forgot. Let me help you. I'll draw you a map, okay? Here's how you find it. First, you go through the forest. You get to the cave. If you know what you're doing, there'll be a lake. 2, 3, 4. There should always be a lake, fellas. A lady needs a lake. If you get to the dark cavern, you've gone too far. Turn around, go back to the lake. Dark cavern's boarded up. It is not your birthday. It's not been for a long time. No cavern. No. Go back to that lake, and then overlooking the lake, there's a little mountain, and the man in the boat is hiding under his sail. You're welcome, girls. You're welcome. Teaching them about the whole clit and caboodle. We got to teach them about it. Woof. That was it. I was married for a little while. Clap if you've been married longer than 10 years. Okay, what about 20? Longer than 20? Ooh, a few of you back there. Longer than 30? Oh, he was scared. He was scared. He's doing the math in his head. How long have I been? Now, here's the thing. I was married for 7 years. 7 years. And I learned something. You know that famous saying, the 7-year itch? I know why they call it that, because I wanted to scratch his fucking eyes out. Like, how did you get to decades? That is what's amazing to me. Because we have a lady bank, the little guilt bank, where we deposit all the dumb stuff you do. And then we lock it away and wait a while for it to accrue interest. That is our intention, just to bring it out. And the thing was, my ex-husband made his first deposit on our very first date. I should have known. He pulled up, ladies, oh God, he pulled up for the date in a PT Cruiser. Yes, you're familiar. Oh. If you forgot, it's because they discontinued it. It's a hideous car. Right? It looks as if the front of an old steam engine train and a hearse had a really flamboyant baby. And then he figured out a way to make it stupider. This is true. He bought a powder blue Pete. Serious is the word. See, like a lady likes a sexy car, right? It doesn't have to be fancy, fellas. We just like one that gets kind of like gets the motor going. Like what do you drive, babe? A Buick Regal. How about you, sir? What do you... Okay, now that sounds nice. It sounds very regal, darling. It sounds very regal. What do you drive?
A Japanese van from Japan.
A Japanese van from Japan. I would have thought it was a Japanese van from Korea, but you know what? I thank you for clarifying. That was good. Dang, I thought this was truck country. Who owns a truck out there? Where are the trucks at? The ladies are all raising their hands. Am I gonna switch teams while I'm here? Holy moly. Sir who raised his hand, is it a truck with letters and numbers mixed together? A girl. A Dodge. Oh, a Dodge Ram. See, that's a good name. I gotta tell you, I thought I was gonna hear some of those, letters and numbers like an F-150. Ooh, that's a sexy car. That is a... I know why they call it F-150, because it's so sexy. That guy F's 150 ladies a day. Oh yeah, now the line is so long he had to go buy an F-350. That is how sexy that truck is. But that's the thing, we needed to be a fancy car. I don't think he realized when he bought it, a PT, it's in there. PT, it stands for permanent turnoff. It's pathetic transportation. Please trade in. That is what I said to him every day. I'm telling you, and luckily he did trade it in. And he did get a different car. And our love life improved as much as it could. True story, next car he bought was a Prius. It's okay, that's just when I realized half of our love life was gonna be gas powered and the other half was gonna be battery operated. I still have PTSD every time I see one driving around. That's the thing. I've been out of my relationship for a while now, and here's the thing. I think that when you're in a long relationship, you gain a lot of weight. That's the thing. I call it the relationship weight, And it took me a long time when I finally got back out in the single world to lose all of it. And I'm really excited to tell you guys, because these are my goal pants. I lost 170 pounds. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna miss him. But that's just what happens if you break up. You gotta lose a lot of weight in the form of a human. Okay, jokes aside, I did lose 40 pounds. I did lose 40. Thank you, yes, thank you. I did work it off, yes, thank you. Although now, I'll be honest, I put back on 20. Why? Because I'm in a new relationship. That's what did it. And we said, I love you, so that means I'm allowed to eat again. Right? Like pizza at 3 a.m.? Sure, he says I'm the one. Ice cream? Why not? He's moving in. That's what I did. And he did move in. He moved in with his 18-year-old son. I know, fun. Now I'm a sort of stepmom. And here's the thing, I'm learning a lot in this new role. I'm learning a lot, and I'm teaching a lot. Like currently, we're trying to teach him how to move out. That is one major thing. You know how you do it, though? I figured it out. You just keep going out of town, and you leave less and less food. It's working. He's getting the idea. He's learning. Oh, but that's the thing. I'm learning a lot about myself also, because now, like the stepmom role, I'm feeling my age now. And that's the thing. Like things that my mother used to tell me, they're all coming back to haunt me. Like when I was younger, she would always wear like what I'm wearing now, something really flashy, big chunky jewelry. She'd wear like sequins and, puffies and flowers and stuff. And I'm like, well, it's all this flashy nonsense. She goes, you'll see. One day you'll see. You're going to have to do it. And now that I'm this age, I understand why women, we wear flashy clothing and jewelry. because we have to distract from our aging faces. No, don't look up here, look down here, look, sparkles, look at the sparkles. Right? Oh, it's so pink. Like, by the time you're 90, you're just a disco ball walking down the street. Don't look at anything, it's all horrible. Just look away. Also, I'm really happy about, like, I'm out of the junior section. I'm finally, like, shopping in the ladies section, you know? And I'm finding that everything for a lady is swishy. I love a swishy clothing. Do we not love swishy? You know why? Because nobody can tell what's going on here. I can just fill this with mozzarella sticks. Nobody knows. Swish, swish, swish. It's true. It's true. It feels good. There's one thing that I really hate about getting older that I can't really hide. Why am I growing a full goatee? Why do I have a beard? And here's the thing, I pluck daily. Daily. They're black. They come super fast, too. I collect so much hair every night. I swear, I'm donating it to Locks of Love. That's where I'm at. It's ridiculous. And why? I gain it all in my face, and yet, just like the fellas getting older, I'm losing it out of my head. You know how I know? The shower. Ladies, are you losing more hair every day in the shower? And what do we have to do to not clog the drain? What's our trick? Flip it to the wall. Oh, you gotta stick it on that wall. My boyfriend comes and he's like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? By the time I'm done with my shower, the wall looks like my dad's back. It's getting gross. It's really gross. But I think the worst part about it, the most embarrassing part, is with my boyfriend, like, he rocks stubble. That's kind of his thing, that, like, constant 5 o'clock shadow. He rocks it. And I grow so quickly that, here's the thing, when we're kissing, he's so cute and he's so worried. Oh, am I hurting you? Is my facial hair too rough? Is my stubble hurting you? No, is mine? We're just making fire all day. Every time we kiss, it's terrible. That's the thing. The one thing that I'm happy about in a new relationship, that the first few months I'm always upset about, but now we're at this good point where I no longer have to worry about holding it in. As a lady, why is it that for the first few months we are not allowed to make any of the 3 S's? No sounds. Can't make a smell. We can't even go take a we can only pee for the first 3 months. That's all we're allowed to do. We're not allowed to be a human. We can only be the 4th S all day. Every day we gotta be sexy. And then go through like intense amounts of pain to be sexy. And then the fellas want to take us out for like a nice Mexican dinner. You want to go eat enchiladas and drink tequila? Go back to my place? Okay. I'm trying to be so cute. I'm sitting on his couch, like, trying to concentrate on what he says, and everything he says is just making it harder. I'm like, yeah, so tell me, where did you go to college? You said you went to Brown University? That's really cool. What? Oh my God, you were number 2 in your class? Let's not talk about school anymore. Let's talk about something else. Tell me something else about yourself. Oh my God, you're in the military? Active duty? Do you understand the pain that we're going through, guys? Why are we not allowed to do that in front of you? You guys are all into it. You love a fart. You've been loving farts since you were children. I work on cruise ships. You love it more as you get older. I've seen more AARP members who will literally leave one in an elevator and laugh. You go up to the pool in the hot tub, it's not even on, just 6 men in there making their own bubbles, seeing who can make the biggest ones. Try to guess what I had for lunch. P.F. Chang's, yeah, bro, you got it. Like, you guys are into it, you own it, you love it. Ladies, no, we're terrified. Terrified that anybody were to know, even other women were to know that we were the ones. Like, I don't know if you gals feel like I do. I get embarrassed if I go to the public stall and I have you other ladies hear what's going on. Right? Clap any ladies that feel like I feel. I'm curious. Thank you. That was like 10 of you. What, the rest of you drop bombs when you go in there? What's going on in the back of the room? You letting them fly? If you do, you should own it like the men do. Hey, it's me, number 3. Make it number 2. Claiming it. Somebody guess what I had for lunch? Peanut butter jelly? Yeah, girl. We don't. You know you don't. We're so nervous around everybody. Like, I am so nervous. This is honest to God what I do. I play with my purse a lot to try to avoid the noise. You know, like I'll super zipper it randomly. It's true. I'm like zip, 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 zip. It works. You don't know. That's my trick. Okay, maybe you don't do that. What about roll the toilet paper a lot? That is a classic. I think we've all done that. Right? I know because I've heard you. That is what we do. What about have you tried hitting the thing at just the right time? Like time it out perfect? Like, buff. 1, 2, 3, buff. 1, 2, 3. Flushing, that's another classic. The flush, right? Although you gotta be careful nowadays because these are high-powered toilets. You can lose your frickin' dress. Next door, hello? Hey, what do you need, like a maxi pad or something? Actually, if you have a spare maxi dress, because I'm naked, thank you. Be great. Man, why are we so... Like, if I'm in there for a while, I'm using every trick I can, too. Using them all. It's like Blue Man Group, if you give me a burrito. It's a lot of Blue Man Group. Thank God that band is still in existence. What am I going to do when they go out of business? Lose that joke. And that's the thing, man. I really am nervous about all that. The good thing is that I have something in common with my boyfriend. Look, I'm already out of breath. You can tell I don't work out. Hey, 20 pounds, how you doing? But that's the thing. I have one major thing in common with my boyfriend that I have in common with all of you here. I'm a big weed smoker. Yay! Thank you. Hey. I worked at a medical marijuana dispensary in Los Angeles for 10 years. Yeah, while it was still medical before it became recreational. And I used to call home. I lived in Florida for a while, and I called home. I go, hey, guys, can you believe it? I'm working in medical marijuana. And they're like, medical? You don't need it. You just want to eat Cheetos and play video games. You don't actually need it. But I do. I'm one of the real patients. This is 100% true. I have 3 herniated discs in my back, so I need it. It is ironic that I herniated one of the discs coughing from a very big bong hit. That's 100% true. I wish that wasn't true. It's totally true. But that's the thing. People always said, oh, you do these little songs. Well, why don't you try to write a song? Write a song about that. And I said, okay, well, I got medicated, as we call it, but a little too medicated to write just one. I wrote a bunch of little snippets of what I call my medicated medley. Or my potpourri, if you will. Potpourri. So I'm just going to make fun of pot from all over the ages with some of our favorite bands. Let's start with Pat Benatar. Can I hit some of your best pot? I want to smoke some of your best pot. Please, can I hit some of your best pot? 'Cause I want to get blazed. Patsy Cline, lazy. I'm lazy from feeling so stony. Ooh, I'm so lazy. Good for you, no Patsy Cline. Good for you. How about Kiss? I smoke all my pot at night and sleep through most of the day. I smoke all my pot at night and sleep through most of the day. Because this is a weed state, I'm going to totally do this one, see who I can get. How about I smoke indica at night, sativa during the day. What makes you sleepy, what makes you excited for those at home that don't know? How about disco? Pass the joint around, make sure everyone gets some action. Pass the joint around. Good for you. Vicky Sue Robinson would be very proud. Ooh, how about Deep Purple 70s rock? Smoke through the water. Bong, 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 bong. Get it? Ooh, how about Disney? I smoke the Super Cali freshly grown with extra special dosage. When I cough, you know the sound is angry and ferocious. But if I cough hard enough, I'll always end up toasted. I smoke the Super Cali freshly grown with extra special dosage. I'm a little high. I'm a little, I'm really high. Actually, I'm really not. Somebody help me out after the show. Would you? Thanks, Colorado. Oh, how about Joan Jett? I smoke pot from bowls. Sometimes a blunt and a joint, maybe, but I smoke my pot from bowls. So come on, buy a dime and burn with me. And I got one more classic country. Who was actually TV country? How about this one to close it out? It's a rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep them doobies rollin'. Roll 'em, light 'em, smoke 'em, get high. Weed is what we're smoking. It's okay if you're choking. The more you cough, the more you get high. Pass it left, take a hit. Pass it right, take a hit. Pass it back, take a hit. Get high. Hold it in, blow it out. Holy smoke, he passed out. There's no doubt that's because he's high. Be still, my stoned little heart. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. See, this is what's so cool about the country. Now I can kind of sing that song everywhere because pot's no longer a sticky subject. Speaking of sticky subjects, let's just go back to my vagina. So, let's go, guys, let's go. No, but seriously, I've been talking about all the things that women try to do to stay sexy and be sexy for the men. Men, I'm gonna ask you, if you're being sexy for the ladies, for instance, do any of you know how to dance? And when I say dance, I don't mean like by yourself. I'm talking about like a dippity-doo-dah, like a lead follow kind of thing. Anybody know how to do that? It's crickets. It's just crickets in here. Sad business, guys. Here's the thing. A lady loves if a man can dance, right, gals? And why, fellas? Because we can tell how good you are in the boudoir based on how well you move them hips, okay? So you got to learn a move. And I actually have a story to tell you that'll prove it does not matter how old you are. If you know how to dance, it could get a lady to take you to bed. So my grandfather, he lived past his 100th birthday. Rock star, I know, right? Now, for his party, we threw him a dance. And all night long, this 100-year-old man was up on his haunches, no walker, no cane, and this was his move. It's 100% true. He was a little older and slower, kind of like, but he was swagging all night long, right? So now, cut to the very next day, we get a call. Grandpa fell out of bed. They say, don't worry, he's okay. But we thought we'd let you know. He didn't fall out of his bed. True story, Grandpa fell out of some lady's bed and he didn't have any pants on. It's kind of like ew and woo all at the same time, right, Grandpa? Having some gangster-ass century sex with some old broad. And I knew what happened. This woman saw him pulling off one of these jibby-jabbies all night. She's like, oh my God, I gotta go see if that thing works. And the best part about that story is, and the home reported, so they met that night. She was 99, he was 100, and apparently they boned all the time until he died at 102. I very often ask, like, what is the secret to a long relationship, baby? That's the secret. You just don't stop boning. Don't stop boning, even if she's groaning. Ah! Ah, ah! Ah, ow, my hip! Oh, calm down, Gladys. It's not even your original hip. You're fine. Should I just do this for the rest of my whole set? Should I just... See how long? Well, that's true. That's for Grandpa. He's up in the attic. That's... Thank you. But here's the thing, that culture, those people learned how to dance in school. Like the lead follow dancing was part of the curriculum for that generation, you know? Everybody knew how to do it. And I feel like that's the sexier way of dancing, lead follow, because you're with the person, you're feeling each other breathe and hearing the music, and it's sexy without being sexual. Have you seen how we dance nowadays as a society? Have you gone to a club recently? You see the way the women are just like, I'm dancing, I'm dancing. This is dancing, right? No, honey, you're just presenting like an animal, just wafting in his direction. Right? And then he sees that, he's like, oh, dancing, dancing, dance. That's how, what is wrong with us? What are we doing? And he'll get the wrong idea too. He's like, oh, could I take you home? She's like, I'm not a slut. Ladies, why do we own our sexuality on the dance floor and we don't own it anywhere else? That's what I wonder about that. Because here's the thing, like, I'm gonna own my sexuality right now. I travel a lot for work, I'm away from my man a lot, so I very often take care of myself. You know, a little one-woman show. DJ Scritchety Scratch, play it back, blah, 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 blah. Make it rain, literally, I'm gonna make it rain. That's the thing, man, I take care of myself. Now, will any lady in the room admit to masturbating with me? Thank you, and when I say with me, can we talk after the show? I'm lonely, I like to be looked at. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for admitting it. Normally, that's not the response. I usually get, just women crickets. Or vibrators, I don't know, you're not listening though, is the point. Ladies, we should own the fact that we do that. We're sexual creatures. We should, really, we are the nurturers and the creators of life. We should be on the rooftop, owning it, screaming it. I diddle! Woo! Oh, hey, I'm a diddler on the roof, apparently. That's the thing, guys, the men will always admit it. Fellas, how many of you will admit that half of you are probably doing it right now. It's a dark room. Just rubbing the jeans together. Did she say vagina? Just rubbing. This is what they do. It's part of, I was married. It's like a nightly mission. Gotta put yourself to bed. Beat the record. My ex used to use his socks so much, I swear his dick is athlete's foot. He's using Lotrimin for lube. It's getting messy. It's really bad. But he'll admit to it. Women won't. I think it should be the other way around. Simply for the fact that, ladies, we are really sexy looking when we do it. That guy agrees. And fellas, you're really scary looking when you do it. Like, we need to work on that. Like, think about it logistically. Ladies, we're so cute. Our back is arched. We're like, wee! For a man, it's just the opposite. He's hunched forward like, like a caveman. Me find stick. Me make fire. Oh, me tired. Me tired. This, guys, this is how you want to try to turn us on? This is repulsive. You can see it looks terrible. You don't want to watch me do it like that. No. So I have homework for all you fellas, okay? For tonight's tug, I want you to go by. I already know. Go back to your homes, okay? Stand up nice and straight. Book on the head. Really good posture. Practice straight yanking. Like you're the front of your own parade with your own baton. Dun, 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 dun. Right? Because wouldn't it be hot, ladies, if your guy came out of the bathroom just like a Captain Morgan leg to stake his claim? Like, "Grr, I claim this. Check out my doubloons. There's 2 of them. That's why they're doubloons." Or like they could spice up, show like a pinky to show they're classy. Boop. Skadoodle. Check out my, look at that, fancy. It's very regal, like your Buick Regal. This is a regal way to do it. Like, this is actually how they do it in England. This is how King Charles jerks off for Camilla. Would you like more cream in your tea, dear? But for real, like, stand up straight, and even like a hot accent, spice it up, maybe like the English accent. Oh, it's a lovely wank we're having today, darling, isn't it? Yes, of course. This is the way we should be teaching everybody to do it from here on out. Wouldn't it be great if, like, the new crop of guys, like, the caveman was ancient history. In the future, you had to go to some museum to see the evolutionary chart of masturbating man. Imagine. It's like, Homo erectus. Homo erectus, it's your birthright. Stand up straight. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, my goodness. But for real, stand up straight, guys. And a few other things I want to teach you via song. There's a few things in the bedroom that I want to teach you boys about. Because there's a position when we get fun with each other. There's a position that we all love, all the boys love. But for a woman, it's so awkward. So I'm curious if you gals agree with me. I wrote this. I've done my best to be understanding. I've been trying to like it every time. But no matter what, I've come to the conclusion that I really hate to 69. I know why you guys think it's cool to get head while you're eating what could be more rad. But now your nose is right by my asshole and I can't stop worrying if I smell bad. That's when I wonder how and who came up with this endeavor. I know it must have been the boys, 'cause for girls it's hard to get the same pleasure. I'm trying to give you yours while I get mine. It's weird when you think about it, right? That's why I'd rather not 69. Oh no. A few of you fellas look worried. Hold on, let me finish this. Hold on. Don't think my intent is to whine about going down on you. I'm happy to do it anytime. But it's a moment I want to treasure and do at my leisure now. When you're down on me, my movements are strange. And when I'm about to, the feeling is gone. 'Cause that's when I open my eyes and I look down. I realize I've got to finish sucking your schlong. Please don't think that I'm a bore. I felt that I just had to mention I could do it like a high-class whore if I could give your dick my full attention. And after that, it will be your turn to dine. Right? 'Cause that's the bummer of 69. Thank you so much. See, like, what if you take us over that nice Mexican dinner, fellas? Not a good place for your face. Let's take turns. I don't need your blue eye staring at my brown eye. Awkward. Okay. Now, ladies, while we're on that topic, I have talked to the men a lot tonight. But while we're on this topic, I have an opinion. It's just my opinion. I love all of you. When giving blowjobs, girls put up a fight. The taste of spunk is something none of us like. But if you gulp it, you'll be his number one. So girl, just swallow his cum. Oh, girl, just swallow his cum. And if you think you found Mr. Right, I'll tell you what you can do to become his wife. Don't make a mess, be rude and spoil the fun. Oh, girl, just swallow his cum. Oh, girl, just swallow his. If you can take a shot of rum, then why not come? If you spit it out, you'll taste it more on your tongue. So, girl, just swallow his cum. They all know I'm right, though. Oh, girls, just swallow his cum. Ladies, I love you all. Please don't lynch me before I leave. You're like, shut up. He's sitting right there. Shut up. Here's the thing, though. A lot of ladies, when they hear that, they're like, oh, my God. They clutch their pearls. Oh, my goodness. Did she say that? But if you had only swallowed, there wouldn't be a pearl necklace to clutch. You guys are so much fun. Look, you guys have been so much fun tonight. Thank you. Yes, and guys, I'm just planting little seeds. You're welcome to see what your ladies take home with you. Maybe you could plant your seed right back there on your gal. So, you guys are so much fun. I know I made a lot of you blush tonight. I'm going to give you my final song right now. And this is my most embarrassing moment set to song. This way we can kind of be even. I think that it's happened to a lot of us ladies, but I doubt it happened to you the way it did to me. And you fellas need to understand why this happens. So I love you all. Doggy style is a way that women have to do with care. If you do it too rough, you'll push air up there when he flips you over and proceeds to go on down south. Ooh, ooh. He better watch his mouth. I queefed in his eye. I thought that I would die. Queefed in his eye. That's what can happen with too much booty tapping. Queefed in his eye. My vag let out a sigh. Queefed in his eye. I swear that it came out the front from shoving air up inside my cunt. Sing it sweetly and nobody's upset. But keep going, don't be a punk. You guys are so much fun. I'm Allison Weber. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the comedians.
Allison Weber.